Hello, and welcome to another Saturday with me, your girl, Crystal. Hi. I am very tired. It is a time. I spent the morning making cinnamon rolls, and now my body's like, wait, what? What are things? So I'm sure this stream is going to be chock full of high energy awesomeness. I didn't do the book trailer that I usually do. We're gonna do that at the end of the stream. It's fine. Hello, Nina. How is it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's the vibe today? What are we working on? Um, I am working on pretending I'm a human. May or may not take a couple of pain pills. I haven't written again in a few days. I might. There was also some filming I want to do because I have an idea for a video. I have an idea for a couple of like shorts, like reels or TikToks or whatever have you. But I also just don't know if I have the energy for it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. That's half of the reason why like I struggle with filming so much is 9 times out of 10 I I've been just a no play. I've been a solid like handful of no's. Also, as I think the thumbnail says, we're on Restream. So if I am constantly doing one of these, again, it's because I'm making sure the comments are commenting. So I don't miss anybody. It's fine. The cinnamon rolls turned out really, really good though. So I'm not going to complain about making them because it was worth it. I did accidentally forget an ingredient and I didn't notice the difference. So it's fine. Nina says, I don't know yet what I'll be working on. Fair enough. I mean, when you have an infinite list of things, you know. Yeah. I want to work on book prequel. I almost called it book 3. We're not there. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Gonna try. Ooh, I might start by making an iced or at least lukewarm because I don't know if I have any ice cubes. Vanilla matcha and go from there. That sounds very tasty. I think I will grab a sody pop and see if I can caffeine my way to victory. Because have I talked about my? No, I haven't because that was Wednesday. I have a new favorite sody pop. Don't know why I'm calling it sody pop. In Canada, it's called pop. I'm so used to saying the Americanism soda, and today I'm saying sody pop. But it is the Pepsi Cola. Because as I said, this is Pepsi Cola cream soda. So it is PepsiCo. Like it is a Pepsi, but it's Pepsi cream soda. It is like it kind of tastes like it's Pepsi's version of vanilla Coke, but they're not calling it vanilla Coke. They're just calling it cream soda because it doesn't taste like cream soda under any stretch of the imagination. I would not say it tastes like cream soda, but where is it? I want one, and I'm having one. It is my new favorite. Oh my goodness! And if it looks like I'm covered in flour, then whoops. I tried very hard to keep neat, but I looked at the camera and I'm like, oh no, it's fine. I also need to remind myself, says Nina, that my project is a first draft and does not need to be perfect. And that not all the chapters have to be perfect lengths. But I hate this chapter is turning out too short. I feel you. There's been a couple, especially in book two's first draft. That the chapter I think is only about like 1,000 words, and the notes that I have for it is like, you need to flesh out this chapter. It's way too short. It's like, you know what? That is fair. Anyway, sorry. This is, there we go. This is my new favorite. It is so tasty. It is ridiculous. I'm going to have one because I'm desperate for caffeine. Wait, I think I have had Pepsi cream soda before. Not my thing, but I'm very particular about my drinks. Hey, I'm not a super fan of like cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi. I'm a Dr. Pepper girly as far as that goes. I tried I'm a big fan of vanilla Coke. It is the only Coke I drink. Except for a while, and I haven't seen it for quite a long time now. It was a vanilla Coke with coffee. I think it's marketed as an energy drink. But I used to get them when I lived in my apartment before the one without the mold, or before the one with the mold. So we're going on like 4 or 5-ish or so years ago now. That stuff was like, the first sip was gross, and then like the second or third sip, you're like, you know what? I am okay with this. But they were so expensive. Like, it was a time and a thing. So, yeah. Oh, you guys. How do I even exist? I probably should not have made the cinnamon rolls today. I feel like I should have made them like Sunday after my live tomorrow, or made a small batch and put them in the microwave oven so it wouldn't take so much heat, so I could do them during the week. So tasty though. I'm like resisting the urge to go get another one because they're also really, really sweet. And I'm like, this is for dessert. This, like, I gave one to grandma and I tried one just so we could see how bad they tasted, and they didn't. And I'm like, okay, so the rest are for dessert. And yeah. I'm tired rambling today. I'm sorry. I apologize. I love vanilla Coke, but I wish we had a sugar-free because the regular Coke is way too sweet. I'm in heaven in the UK because basically every soda has a sugar-free version. Honestly, you say this, it's gone now. For a while I was drinking vanilla or orange vanilla Coke, which was basically like vanilla Coke with an extra step. I didn't taste the orange in it whatsoever, but that was my drink of choice. And it's 0 sugar. I do not drink full sugar sodas anymore. I haven't been able to since I got sick, like with the whole gallbladder thing. I just, because like I switched to 0 sugar Gatorade, I was drinking a lot of water, and it was just like I found just conventional sodas are just like, they're way too much. So I feel like I was talking about I'm going back on my cinnamon rolls again. Sorry. The cinnamon roll recipes I'm used to using have a very sweet frosting. And I'm just like, no, I cut down the icing sugar. I just use enough icing sugar so it takes out like the bitterness of the cream cheese. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a super sugar person anymore. So, yeah. That sounds super tasty. Maybe I need to get a sweet snack. I have some ice cream sandwiches. Honestly, ice cream sandwiches are like, they hit because like they're not a lot, right? They're just like, especially if you have the ones here. Oh my god, shrinkflation has happened. They're only like about this big, like this long, and about yay wide, and about this thin, right? They're super small. And I feel like that's perfect to just be like, toss sweet thing, have sweet thing, move on with life, instead of like having a bowl of ice cream where I tend to eat like 3 times the amount of ice cream. I try to avoid sugary drinks, but I feel like there's so few options here. My favorite energy drinks, which are very cheap, had so many sugar-free options, and now they only have 2 left, and neither. What? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like even the Monster energy drinks here, like I have to be careful with those. I mean, I'm already a hyperactive squirrel on a good day, so we don't necessarily need energy drinks in this house. But they do make my internals go skippity 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 skip skip. I actually, and I mean that like skipping is not skippity like those children things say. Um, I learned that if I drink them too fast and I have a pain pill in the middle, I will do very bad things to my insides. So I have to be very careful with energy drinks, but they're so tasty. And the college I work for sells all of the sugar-free options. I don't think they have the ones that they don't sell the normal ones at the college I work at when I'm back there for my contracts. So it's just if I wanted a full sugar-free option, they have regular Coke. But they also have zero sugar Coke. So then I drink the zero sugar Coke. You. Oh, wait. I have to do this over here. Also, the audacity that we don't have every Red Bull here in both sugar and sugar free because Red Bull is literally an Austrian company. What? I hate when companies do that or like TV shows that are filmed, made, produced, like all they are like Canadian things, and you can't have them on Canadian Netflix. Always makes my head explode. Um, I'm so sorry. That's just bullshit. Companies of origin should carry all of the options of their product of origin. Okay? That's just silly. That's just silly. I am annoyed on your behalf. So I think it's gonna go without saying. We're only gonna go till 2 today because I'm just not. Who knows how we might only even do one sprint because I'm kind of having the rainbows today. But yeah, today is a day is a day is a day. Yeah, I shouldn't have too many energy drinks, but I often go for Monster because I like most of their sugar-free options. Like White Monster is my shit. I don't think I've tried the white one. Um, oh no, I think I haven't been drink. I think I've been drinking Rockstar because I'm like I like the purple one, but I don't think that's Purple Monster because the can is like somebody sneezed graffiti all over the can, and I think that's a Rockstar thing. Um, but there's like a grape one that I like. I also like I think there's like a mango one that's really good. Um, but my favorite Monster is the Assault, the red one. Oh, oh, it is so tasty because it kind of tastes like Dr. Pepper. Like, ah, like I have never seen I've never seen any of the regular Red Bulls besides the normal one in sugar free. Maybe somewhere has them, but not the regular stores. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks monkey butt. That's just unfortunate. Oh my goodness. I also have a little bit of water. I told myself I was just going to drink water after that cinnamon roll because it was like, whoa, but I'm lying. So it's fine. Do I want to write today? I mean, yes. But I could just like I don't know. Just do something else. This is not good. This is not good. I am too tired. Me too. Oh, really quick though. um I'm not streaming on the 28th, but I will be streaming technically on the Sunday. Can I talk about that yet? I don't know if I can talk about that yet. Never mind. Just in case. I'm not going to talk about it yet. But the last week of yeah. I saw that I've seen the thumbnails for that. What is this? I have to write. I have played so much Pocopia? Is it Pocopia already? What is I need to know what Pocopia is because I've seen it on my like the channels that I watch for gaming content. What the fuck is this? Oh, is this that goofy farming? It's the Pokemon farming game. What the fuck is this? Pokemon farming? I'm so wow. Interesting. Pokopia is the new Pokemon game. It's like Pokemon meets Animal Crossing. I gotta see some. Hold on. Okay, it is a Switch 2 exclusive. Well, that cuts me out. It's so cute and so fun. Yeah, I'm like, I could reward myself with a cutie Pokemon game if I did the research, but I don't have a Switch 2. So, and I barely touch the Switch I have. So, yeah. That's cool though. I'm glad you're having fun. Honestly, I couldn't even have more time to play games. That'd be funny. Oh. Should we do it? Problem's like, should we do a sprint? This is supposed to be a productivity stream. Should do a thing. Meanwhile, I should at least get the timer. Which is what I was trying to do. But then I keep seeing, like, I'll open pardon. I keep opening the tab on YouTube to like go grab the timer, and then I'm like, ooh, I want to watch this video later. So then I open another tab, and they're like, oh, I want to watch this video later. Playing it did make me want to go back to Stardew Valley for whatever reason. It's nothing like Stardew, but my brain loves Stardew. I understand that. I mean, Stardew, I think, was my second farming sim. I mean, I only say that because I think like everybody and their brother in like the early 2000s played thank you kindly. Everyone in their brother played Farmville. But then like once Farmville up and died, I got out of farming sims. Sorry. And then a friend of mine introduced me to Stardew, and I was obsessed. I played so much Stardew, and then like I got heavy into Stardew, and then we started playing Stardew together, and it was just a lot of Stardew. And every time I play Stardew, I keep wanting to like build my wine empire, but that by the time I get that sorted and set up and have the basement full of kegs in like the most optimal way possible with all of the wine, I have never seen it mature to purple because I get bored by the time I get that set up. And I got bored, but I'm like, and I'm done. You know? I need to see my wonderful wife, Abigail, and the child, Cheese. You named your child Cheddar and Gouda? I'm not going to judge you. That is, I mean, no. Because I mean, I've named the goats. I've named the goats after dairy. I've named the cows after things you can do with beef. I've named chicken what things you can do with chicken. Yeah. Thinking about Stardew actually makes me want to play Grimshire again because like that shit's just dark. But yeah. I am currently working on getting enough kegs to make all the starfruit wine. Yes. Do it. Like honestly, my empire, like you should see it. Like I've done Stardew playlists on the channel before. There might be an empire episode in there. There's so much. My chickens' names are Soup, Onion, Bees, Cheese. Oh my goodness. That is very cute and I love it. I love it so much. Error 404 crystal not found. I think we should. Oh, Mildred is a great cow name. Milky, Mildred, Goat, and Shit, which ended up being my only brown cow. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. I don't actually need, okay? But like I need in that like exaggerative way where it's like they need to take as much time as it takes to get it done. I would love for them to release that haunted chocolate game that they were going to do. It's like what was it, like the haunted chocolate shop? Because that just sounds like so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna crack this open because I'm like staring at it. Sorry. And I think I need it in my life. Ooh, very tasty. I actually find it's tastier when it's not completely cold. And bees is actually lowercase with the question mark. Like that's its name. Really? Sorry, I need to be stopped. Do you? Do you though? I don't think so personally. Yeah. I think we'll do a thing. God, I swear, like I look at myself on the camera, I'm just like, I look as tired as I feel. It's great. Right, sprint. I opened the thing. I'm gonna do the thing. I play Stardew in phases. Like, I play for 2 weeks straight to get a specific goal and then stop. And then after a month, the cycle continues. Okay, so question then. Do you play, stop, reset, play, stop, reset? Or do you like stop, come back, and actually remember where you were when you left off? Because if I leave Stardew if I leave any game too long, hubby makes fun of me for it a lot. I'll restart it. I'll restart it and try to get to where I was, which usually I don't make it because I'm doing other things, right? And then I reset. Like, I think I've reset my Animal Crossing island like 4 times. And the only reason I haven't done it recently, like the last time I touched it, was because I have the goth. I think her name is Cherry. I have Cherry on my island. So I don't want to like lose her. So I don't, I'm not resetting my island, and I just hope for the best that I know what I'm doing. I spent most of the first year in the mine so I could marry Abigail. I only mined amethysts and quartz. I did like no farming. Wow. I mean, that's a goal. Like, that's Abigail is one of the cooler characters, I feel like, in Stardew. Because she's spooky and she's purple and she's my favorite color. So. Ouch. I used to restart, but I have been playing this save for a while. So now I just return to it because I have what I wanted. Abigail. That is so cute. Ouch. Whew. Okay. Thicker. I am the struggle bus, and it's okay. I think we will. I'm just checking something real quick. Yes, I'm the terrible stereotypical. Wow, stereotypical bisexual girl. All I've wanted was the purple hair, kind of emo goth girl. Very stereotypical. I can't say the word today. Holy shit. Hey, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because I feel the same way. Like, yes. Except for like the bisexual part. But like, yes. I am very sorry. I am so chatty. No, it is cool. I am totally into the concept of being chatty today, because I don't even understand why I'm live right now. But I am. And it's K. You know? Everything is fine. We should probably do at least one. Maybe. Possibly. Also checking to make sure everything is working on both sides here. But yeah, let's at least do one. At the very least, we can do this. Okay, we are capable people. We can do the do. Ooh, like in Baldur's Gate 3. Hold on, let me make this bigger. There we go. Like in Baldur's Gate 3, the people I want to romance are Asterion and Shadowheart. And if that doesn't scream queer, I don't know. As someone who has romanced Asterion every single time she plays Baldur's Gate 3. Wait, is it wanting to romance both Shadowheart and Asterion that is the queer identifier, or does one or the other count? Because, well, to be fair, I did actually romance Shadowheart once. I mean, I live with the queer umbrella over my head. It so it makes sense. I'm so tired. Like, wait. I know we're not doing an hour sprint. I have to tone it down. And I've only, and I say I've romanced Asterion every single time I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I've only romanced the Turn Me Into a Vampire Asterion. Which makes me feel like I also have a type. It's terrifying. Okay, good. Let's do, where's the 45? Hi. Meow meow. You come up. You come up and say hi to your fans? No. I think her food bowl's empty. So I'm gonna start the sprint and then I'm gonna feed the cat and we will be, can I hold on? Customize. Share screen name. There we go. Okay. Chat. I have not finished my own Baldur's Gate playthrough. Whoops. But now I really want to play. Do it. I finished it. Before they added the new storyline to Dark Urges. And it was Dark Asterion. And yep. We'll be back after this sprint because I need to go feed my cat. Happy productivity. I'm coming. Well, that was the end of our first, possibly sprint. How did that go for folks? Um, because for me, I cuddled my cat, started my phone, and I opened the laptop. Uh, she's right here. She's open, and then I stared at the document, going, "What? Where? Who? Why? How? What? How many cookies?" Um, so that worked out. My brain is just, she's not activated right now. So, Cuddle Dassy, she fell asleep in her tree. So, yay. Um, and then I just caught up on posts on my phone. Like, yeah, that's Grandma came down because she's doing her laundry. If you might be able to hear it. So I chatted with her for a bit, and she tried to pick Ezzy up, and Ezzy just nah, just stayed just a little bit ahead of her. I was like, okay, well, I was gonna try to help you because I have the blanket wrapped around my legs, and she won't jump on my lap from here if she cannot see my legs. She knows that this is a blanket, so it's probably not stable, and she will fall. At least it's probably what she thinks. So she won't do it. So Grandma's like, I'll pick her up and I'll put her in her basket because that's where she's asleep right now. And she's like, nope, I'm gonna wait here because someone needs to feed me. Which she had a full bowl at the start of the sprint, so I didn't give her any food. And then eventually she just kept whining, and it turns out she did also. I'm like, okay, fine. Did nothing. Whoops. I was just on Instagram. I did think about a short story idea. That is about it. Hey, sometimes the muse is still asleep, and we are left here going, what are words? I mean, I don't feel. I keep looking at this. I am probably going to have to reread the first 6 chapters. Um, because I'm staring at this document. Yeah, just going, they. And there's a part of me that's just like, no, you're tired. Like, you just started the annoyingness. So it makes sense that brain off, fire bad, tree pretty. Um, but I feel like I've had a few days like that now. And so I'm like, am I just, I don't know. I know this is usually the time where I don't do much writing. I start becoming a human after a few days, and grace is great, blah blah blah. But also, I should be writing more. I am just very right now. Yeah, I don't think the muse will wake up today. Might be an early bedtime day. You know what? Sometimes an early bedtime or a nap. Like, a nap sounds really good. But if I do that, if I take a nap, I will probably be up all night. So I might go to bed early tonight. The last couple of nights, I haven't slept well. I haven't slept consistently. And I'm just like, I wake up just that I stay, that place in between awake and asleep, or if you can get yourself to open your eyes, you'll actually wake up. But for right now, you're in this like liminal space. I find I'm like existing in there longer in the mornings, where I'm just kind of like, I can get up. I just have to open my eyes. And that's just been me the last couple of days. So I don't know. We're cooking with gas. Not great gas. It's just And drop my comment. I'm glad you understand what I'm saying. I'm glad I'm making some sort of articulative sense. Is that even a word? I mean, I think it's a word. But am I using it correctly? I don't know. It's fine. One of those days. And I've had a full cup of coffee. I drank it while I was making the rolls. And I had lunch. I had a little bit of protein for breakfast. I had a meat stick. It's fine. And I just can't seem to consciousness today. Can't seem to consciousness. I think that's going to be how I put it. Part of me was like, yeah, we'll go till 2. Okay. That's usually my minimum. And then I'm sitting here going, or I could just go now. Like I have not been this like just off. I haven't been this off, I think, in a while. Over here and see about maybe setting up another sprint, I guess. Anywho. Yeah, I think we'll do a half hour sprint. And then I'll call it from there. I apologize for not being nearly as on as I would like to be. Yeah. Go back over to the timer page. We're gonna do a half an hour sprint. And everything's gonna be fine. Do. Happy productivity, whatever's, and we'll see you guys in a bit. I was looking at my phone and didn't notice that the sprint was over. I mean, I think it was only over for like a couple of seconds, so it's not so bad, right? How'd that go? You can probably guess what I did. I did the Doom of the Scroll. But I watched one video on TikTok, and then I watched another one, and then another one, and then the timer was over. So yeah. Whoops. Once again, did nothing. Whoops. You know, today is a write-off day. I've decided this. Yeah, it's fine. I think we're gonna wrap up because I was watching Stardew Valley shorts. Nice. Very nice. Like I even turned back off my laptop because I'm just like, it's not happening. But thanks for hanging out. This wasn't the most this is a pretty low-key kind of day. I'm going to take off and I will be back on Monday, the 9th. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to do more of this. Hopefully I'll be in a better state. We've got a couple of days, it's fine. And then, yeah, we'll keep on keeping on as we do here. Yeah, same. My laptop was put aside. I am glad that we are like in this together, in the just not of it all. We're doing real good. We're doing real good. Yeah, so until next time, I appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you guys next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. Bye, guys.